that's a great show. Duran Duran, like I said, I feel embarrassed because I've neglected them for so long. I'm not stating it too much that where I just went from like Duran Duran, like, oh fuck, these guys got some shit going on.
Yeah.
Especially with the newer albums. They haven't lost anything.
And still touring. Like my sister, she's seen him in Toronto in the last 5 years, twice, I think. Like they've come a couple times. Right?
Cool.
Yeah.
Amphitheater, I think, for both of them, but I could be wrong. But.
Right. Well, I'm jealous because I've always wanted to see them, and I've never had the opportunity.
I've never seen them either. Like
I've never seen them either. No,
I would.
Chris hasn't seen them. Normally, Chris sees the band we talk about.
Right.
I know.
What's kind of fun about
I know.
is we talked about this doing Duran Duran like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So I had my list kind of narrowed down again, like I said, 10 songs.
Like I do with my Madonna list
6 months ago. And I went through and again I do the primary cooking in the house. And Alexa is my spirit animal. So I had that going, and I've been listening to Duran Duran for a month and a half.
What's that like with Alexa? Does she play the hits or does she go deeper?
We'll go deeper because skip. Okay, right. Here's something. Yeah. But fuck, man, it's been awesome. And Joe was talking about that. Was it 2004 album?
Yeah.
And it was about 2005 when my guitar player, right before he passed away, he was a big fan, and he's the one that said, "Hey, check this out." So I did a deep dive. He handed me the CD and just played it constantly. I love that album that you talked about, and thank God you put that on there.
Yeah, I'm glad you got a more recent song. Yeah, that
was
good.
And again, like you said, he's 21 years old. More recent. They've had newer stuff like Dense Macabre, which is from just a couple of years ago, but even that's got a couple of really good tracks. I like it too. But like I said, I can listen to any of the new albums and be like, I can listen through the entire album. No, I can't tell you right now because I'm newer to the new albums. I can't name a lot of those tracks.
Yeah, I couldn't name the track.
But starting with really Pop Trash is not big on Pop Trash or Mausoland or Thank You. Thank You is like their cover album. It's got some cool covers.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's got some cool covers. But really with Astronaut and Forward, I'm like, wow, okay, I'll listen to these albums all the way through. I mean, there's not like, oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
And we were talking with Wild Boys. I'm like, that's the one song I'm like, ugh. That's the only song I listened to the entire.
And is that from Overkill? Because it's not a bad song. Because it was on my list.
No, it was a huge hit. I'm on the minority in that one.
Yeah,
I know that. But how many bands can you go? And this is like an epiphany. I know I'm ramming this into the ground. But how many older bands can you listen to the newer albums to that've been around for 40 years? And you go, that's some good stuff.
Jesus, this is
not too many.
Right.
And like I said, I can listen to everything from the last 6 albums that are all new from the 2000s that are good.
And their sound did progress,
but it still sounds like
Duran Duran.
Yeah.
Well, Chris, what was like the surprise song that you listened to? You said you listened to a bunch of Duran Duran. What was the surprise song that went, oh shit?
What do you mean? Like that I forgot about?
Yeah.
Or just learned or just, whatever it may be. Something
surprising. Honestly, I didn't go into I'm going to have to go back because I didn't delve into the newer stuff.
I didn't go past the Wedding album. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I suggest you do. Seriously, you do.
Right.
For this list, neither. But
I know some of it, but I didn't for this list either. Yeah.
I always, like I said, my taste is if you want some advice, go from Astronaut and newer. Those got some really good stuff, man.
Yeah.
So late 90s, early 2000s.
Well, it's 2000. It's the 2000s, 2004 on up.
Yeah.
But Chris, what was like? Was there a song like, oh fuck, I forgot about the song? No,
not really.
Okay.
I guess that did not. No, what surprised me was I immediately thought, "There's no way I'm putting Wild Boys on there. It's too basic and whatever." And then as I listened to it, I'm like, "Yeah, it's going to be on there."
Yeah.
Especially since I took Save the Prayer off, right?
Yeah. Totally.
And thank you for that.
And one thing I'll say, and I will say this, and not to go off topic, but the one thing that I really appreciated from the Prince estate is they do a very good job remixing and remastering albums. Van Halen, awful.
Yeah.
The new remasters of their entire Sammy catalog is worse than the original mixes.
Really?
I don't know if they just had AI do it or something, but whoever did it now, who is the name? Bernie Masterson, right? He's the engineer? He does all the print stuff.
Bernie Masterson does the masters.
Yeah, he does all the print stuff. But with Rio, the remaster of Rio,
Dick Dickerson does all the dinking. Sorry. I'm drunk. Anyway, sorry.
No, but the remaster of Rio is night and day, man. You hear everything. It's such a good mix. And I just gotta say, I think that gets lost. Everyone wants to get into these new remasters, remixes.
Don't fuck it up.
Don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Because the originals sound good. They're just not as loud, right? You don't hear the bass in as much, right? But Rio, that album, it's night and day.
Right?
I listened to it.
It's completely clean.
Yes.
There is no haze between any of the musicians.
Like it's one of those. They always say remastered because it means a remastered. Sometimes remastering doesn't mean remixing it. I think Rio, and I have to check probably the notes. I think Rio is remixed because it sounds night and day. It really does.
Yeah,
that's weird.
Yeah, this is one of the few shows I've had where I had an epiphany where I go, "Wow, holy fuck, where have I been?" So
I get those all the time with this show. I really do. Because I'll have my preconceived notion of topic A, B, or C, whatever, and then I go back and I listen to some stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, this is what I thought, and then oh shit, this missed chunk of whatever the topic is oh my god, this is so much cooler than I ever remembered it was.
I don't get it with. I do get it with this show, but I don't get it with something like a band like this that I knew. I get it usually with a band that you two Americans talk about, like Dream Theater or something that I'm not that familiar with. I'm like, again, what have I missed? Like, I should go listen to that. That's when I start getting like, holy fuck, where was I?
Yep. Or like I did with Big Wreck or a couple other ones too. But like I said, this is a band I thought I knew. And I knew what I knew, but I didn't know what I didn't know. I'm saying? Because I stopped. Well, because I stopped after the big eight. Did you follow along with that?
Yeah, I got it. I actually got that lingo.
I'm still confused.
It actually made sense. No, because I knew the 80s stuff, right? And of course I knew the Wedding album, right? But really the newer stuff, I was agnostic to, I was ignorant to it, That's where my epiphany came from, was that. Really, I guess.
Well, that's one of the cool things about the show is you could find a topic that you thought you knew. And then all of a sudden, a bunch of new stuff kind of get thrown at you, and you're like, "Holy fuck!"
Yeah. Awesome show, guys. Great show.
No, this is great. I was so looking forward to this show. Unfortunately, I glitched a bit, guys, and I'm really sorry. But this is fucking a great band.
It's okay. You have a great video editor. You're in good hands.
You're fine now. You're fine.
You only glitched once.
I wasn't apologizing to you guys. I was apologizing to people out there.
Just Ranked is researched and produced by the Just Ranked crew. Edited and mixed by Joe Burkle. Socials and marketing by DJR Media Services. Theme music by Blue Joker. If you're enjoying the show, please set your podcast app to download new episodes and help spread the word by leaving a review and tell everyone you know to listen.